Alright, if you didn't see it in Discord, here is the plan. You may notice that there's a big-ass timer in the corner of the screen. The reason for the big-ass timer in the bottom corner of the screen, that's sort of haphazardly slapped in there, is that I am... It sure as hell isn't because I'm speedrunning this. I think the moment for that has long since passed. But what we are doing is we are determining how long today's stream is going to be. Now, I go into this knowing that I got really close to beating this final boss in the last stream. But it was like 1:30 in the morning and my fingers and my reaction time were failing me. And I had to give it up. But we were like on, PB was like, I don't know, 3 to 5 hits away from being done with that fight. So, going, like, from getting that close to, like, taking some time away, recharging, not trying to do this at the end of a 6-hour stream where I boss rushed, like, 4 other bosses. There's a very good possibility we get this done very quickly. So, here is the rule for today's stream. I'm going to start that timer the moment we walk through the fog door for the first time. I'm going to watch that timer. I'll run it the whole time. But, if we strike the final blow in under an hour, I have a second game lined up to play after this, just in case it ends up being super quick. If it is anywhere after 1 hour, if it takes an hour and 5 seconds, then we will watch the ending and the credits, and we'll talk a bit, and then I am gonna end the stream, and I'll just call it a short one, and I'll take the rest of the night off, and we'll come back with what would have been the second game today, and do that tomorrow, or Wednesday. So I'm planning on streaming tomorrow, but I don't know. Jesse's gone this week, and those weeks are always weird for me, but I can't think of any reason why I wouldn't stream tomorrow. So, yeah. So the over-under is 1 hour. We do it in under an hour, there's another game. We do it in over an hour, there's no other game, and it's a short stream. That's the hard limit that I'm setting. Now, if it takes, 5 hours, then obviously we'll just keep trying until we get it. But I'm not really anticipating that. Not with how close we got before. That it should be, I don't know, put like any unreasonable expectations, but I would be surprised if this takes more than like 2 or 3. Hours, not attempts. Cosmic Plussy already got 6... No, that's not true. Cosmic Plussy did not get 6 hours of my time. Everything leading up to this took all of my time. The dude we fought here, we spent like an hour or 2 on him. We spent like a solid hour or 2. We spent probably an hour on Sir Gideon. Which, in retrospect, kind of embarrassing. Because, like, he's tricky, but, like, not as hard as I made him look, because just aggression. And I feel like we did... Oh, yeah, we did a bunch of side stuff yesterday, too. We did the lightning dragon and stuff. Honestly... Floppy Cow, I know you're probably memeing right now, and that's fine. But Sir Gideon, if you go in with a certain approach, I can absolutely see how somebody could, like, run in and kill him first try. Like, that's actually really easy for me to believe. Because he lends himself to it, right? If you go in and you just, like, don't give a shit about what he's doing, then you can just beat the hell out of him before he gets any of his attacks off. So, like, that seems totally feasible to me. I just went in a little too cautiously, and he kicked my ass for a while. And then once I stopped being cautious, it turned around for me. Alright. Hydrate. Stretch out. I caffeinated, like, 4 hours ago. Which, you know, it's not like I'm hopped up right now, but it should last me. I've been up since 5 in the morning. Which is part of the reason I'm a little bit interested in getting this done quickly. Because I might crash out around 9 o'clock as it is. Let's find out. Fog door touched. Cutscene skipped. How the fuck does this go? Did it? I'm honestly not mad about that. I wanted to go in a little bit more aggressively. The only thing that scares me a little bit is that Elden Beast feels like a coin flip. In some ways. There's just some stuff that it does that's just like, I mean, sure, I guess that's gonna hit me. I have no idea what's going on. I can't see it. This is fine. It's been a couple days since I played, so... I'm just being stupidly aggressive while I relearn the attack patterns. Yeah, not gonna lie, this is a top-tier boss theme. No question. No question at all. Like, they're not all amazing. So, like, FromSoft boss themes. Some of them are really good. Some of them are highly forgettable. I'm losing my memory of, what's blockable. Or how long it takes to get the block back up, because all of the deaths that I've taken so far have come while I was holding L1. Floppy Cow, I think everyone knows what a leitmotif is. Yeah, I forgot he dashes on that one. That's okay, we're learning. I include all this in the hour. I wasn't even like, let's do a couple of practice runs, then we'll start the timer. No, I think like we'll get the practice runs in as part of the hour. And like even within that, I think we can do it. I mean, I don't know if we can do it. Like, I don't mean to say, like, oh, yeah, this is happening, no problem. Like, I can't guarantee that. But it seemed like a fun little goal, a fun goal to set. Honestly, it was an accident, but I'm kind of glad that I jumped the stomp. That was kind of sick. Oh, are you serious? I'm sorry that I was like... That's fine. Alright. That was like 50%. We're only like 6 minutes in. That's about where I wanted to be. Damn, that must be so embarrassing for you. Don't jump. We need stamina right now. That's the thing. That's the thing that's most important at the moment. What? You just reappeared in the same place. Yeah, I forgot he can double that up. Man, I forgot. All right. I forgot. Is he okay? I forgot about my literal least favorite part of this fight, which is that the teleport does damage, and he can just do it on top of you. That blows. We're still good. Well, that was really close. I couldn't really... We're still good. Yeah, that was... Yeah. Still fine. It's fine. It was messy. Tell her chill. It's been 9 minutes and I haven't played in 3 days. We'll be fine. That would be embarrassing, though. You know, I keep saying 6 hours, but realistically it was 6.5. Boy, that string just kept going, didn't it? Thank you. Finally. Yeah, that's bullshit. Actual hot garbage. I have a good idea for a boss fight. How about a boss that deletes his hitbox just as you're about to hit him? And then, like, immediately reappears in the same spot with an unavoidable area of effect attack. Miyazaki's like, I like it. Can it happen in a poison swamp? Shit, I whiffed. Alright, you know what? I'll take that one, that's fine. That quick little, like, golden projectile attack, that's free. Like, Radagon can do that as much as he wants. That's gonna hit me, like, 100% of the time. It comes out way too fast to react to. He does it mid-string. Can't really block it with the shield. Like, that's free damage whenever he wants it. Like, what do you do? Okay, but what though? Free. Free. No, I've definitely I backstabbed him on Friday when we fought him. There definitely is one. I'm like almost certain of it. Oh, that already sucks on every conceivable level, Floppy Cow. A, that you needed it. B, that you had to pay for it. That one didn't work. What are those running these days? 300 bucks? 5? Cool. Yeah, why not just double the price? Who's gonna stop them? Was the test at least negative? Shit. Got me on the delay with both of those. Okay. Jump attacks, I think, fine until we get one crit. Then we move to R1s. Especially once he starts teleporting, because he's too quick to hit with some of those. And then cash in that damage while I've got it. Oh, wow, I thought he was going to get me with the grab. Really glad he didn't. He was really aggressive that time. God damn. Sometimes those strings are like 2 hits. Sometimes they're 6. All right, believe it or not, we're still like on pace for where I wanted to be at this point. But I do want to get more consistent runs out of this, for sure. Yes, do this more. Okay. Sip. Charge. Swing. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. This is kind of shitty. Like, I'm fine with him being able to do jumping attacks. I'm fine with him being able to do teleports. He still has to, like, stop at some point, right? Like, if I dodge a bunch of attacks in a row, there's got to be, like, an opportunity to counterattack at some point. It can't just be swing, 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 teleport, AoE, swing, swing, teleport. Free. All right, now we're a little behind schedule. I was hoping to warm up and take him down, because by the end of Friday's stream, we were taking him down pretty consistently. Towards the end of it. Like, not every time by any means, but, you know, reliably 1 in every 3 or 4 or so. Alright. 3 is too many. That moment when you remember that R1s can break posture too. I forgot the ground spikes. Alright, that was pretty close. There's not that much of a damage difference between R1s and R2s. And I've really been leaning on the jump attacks because they break posture faster for most of the game, but they're also really stamina hungry. And it's not like the crit does that much damage. One, two, get ready to dodge. Maybe poor timing on that one. Free. Free. Because the way he puts it in his combo, too, if you successfully roll away from his first move, like, the shot just hits you on the way up. Like, I'm sure there's some way to get away from it, but it seems completely free with the way he's able to work it into a string. That sucks, because that was probably going to do it. All right, I'm starting to have doubts about the hour now. That's okay. We're here for as long as we need to be. Yeah, that's fair. I was trying to get the crit before the heal. It's too greedy. Okay, now we can start worrying about whether we do this before the hour mark. Like just Radagon. At 9 minutes, it was like, hey, we're still in the warm-up phase. Now we should be doing this. Wait, does he really not? I thought for sure that I'd backstabbed him before, but maybe he really doesn't have a backstab point. Damn. Well, that would explain a lot, actually. Take it from the front, then. I swear I rolled out of that, but whatever. All right, we're in there. Right at the 30-minute mark. That was like my worst case scenario goal. What a good fight. I must say, there is absolutely nothing about that fight that intimidates me at all, other than how fucking stupid the camera is during it. Man, that hitbox takes too fucking long to exist. I was ready for that one, it just didn't give it to me. Free. Free and easy. Every time. Okay, that one was on me. Sadie, this fight is great. It just happens to be followed up by maybe the worst boss fight that FromSoft has ever done. And I don't understand how they got it to this point and were like, sure, ship it. That's the flavor that we want to send everyone off with. And the crazy thing is, like, if it were an optional fight, it would still suck, but at least you could be like, ah, well, you know, it's got a cool design, at least. Free. It honestly just feels like whenever we hit the winning run for Elden Beast, it's basically just going to be random. It's basically RNG. I mean, it's not. Like, I still have to play it, but it just feels like there's just... I can see so little of what's happening. It's just going to be like... I'm sort of at the mercy of, like, okay, what is it deciding to do this time? Excuse me. Beautiful. And down. Switch to R1s. Damn it. I wanted to heal earlier than that, but I think I was still in my role. I mean, if he wants to go into the hit teleport hit combo, again, free. There's just certain things he can do that I don't think I can get out of. That being said, like, I think that this game would be ultimately like a full point higher on my rating scale if this was the actual last boss. And I whiffed the hit. Sucks. That's okay, at least I got some distance. Yep, love that for me. I thought I had the range. See, that's fine. That's a fair kill. I'll take that one on the chin. Because let's be real, I've got some cheap shit too. Like, why shouldn't bosses have some combos you can't get out of? Alright. I'm fully warmed up. Let's focus in on this. Oh, as long as we're here. I'm kind of curious what the, like, single run maximums are for, like, number of flasks. I think we mentioned that, like, the max number of, like, upgrade is, like, plus 10? I'm not gonna go get him, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just curious. Oh, plus 12. Oh, that's interesting. Went way early on that. Nope. Well, going in with 3 flasks wasn't really my idea of, ideal, but... I'm giving this fight what it deserves. Cool, I'm really excited about running across the... Okay. This is actually better. Sure, I could see that. We were out of flasks anyway, it's fine. This horse shit does not deserve Snake Eater. You all saw it. That is the correct turn. That is the correct theme for that fight. You know it's true. Didn't even know what the explosion attack was. Yeah, I mean, how could you? It's not like you can see it at any point during the fight. You honestly, and I'm being completely serious here. I'm not even trying to be like hyperbolic. You really kind of have to just learn the sound cues on that fight and more or less do it blind. Because at no point are you going to get a good enough view of the action to actually understand what the game is asking you to do. That could have gone much worse. You asshole. I'll be honest, as we get up to like 50 minutes, it's not looking like we're getting a second game today. It's got to be like this attempt or the next. Because Elden Beast does one of the, famously, one of the best and most loved boss mechanics amidst not letting you see what's going on. Running away and making you run across the stage and wait. Really? Alright, now we're out of rhythm. That's okay. Extra fun tomorrow. I'll be honest, on some level, I was kind of hoping it would take just over an hour so we could make it a short stream and then I could just veg out the rest of the night. It's part of the reason I set the limit. But also because I was worried that, like, you know, sometimes it goes a lot faster than this. Wow! I thought he had me for sure. What a clean start. Asshole. Well, that's about as clean as it's gonna get. Why? Why am I even bothering to lock on in this fight? Oh shit, okay. We're doing this now. I guess the lock-on helps when it decides it wants to be a fucking water temple boss. Sure, these are things that are happening. God slain. Well, shit. I was planning on having the rest of the night off. God damn it. Oh. Hey, that seems important. I feel like I should do that. Should I do that? We got this too. Should I touch grass? Okay. You never know with these things, like, in this circumstance, like, touching the grace could have been an ending choice. It could have warped me out of here. Hey, look at that. We killed God and got 2 more points into Dex. Alright, well, we might as well, right? Ellipsis, you joke, but that's literally one of the choices in Dark Souls 1. So are we basically just playing Kingmaker for Ranni at this point? It was all for you, I guess.
Over, I see.
Yeah, and the one after that. The bad one. I can't believe we did it at 57:30. I had given up. How in the shit does it still have hair that looks that good? I mean, it looks like it's been dead for a long time. Although this framing suggests that it's not dead even now.
I do solemnly swear to every living being and every living soul.
Mm-hmm.
Now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond.
Is that good? Did we want that?
Into fear, doubt, and loneliness.
These don't sound like good things.
The path stretcheth into darkness. Well then, shall we?
Wait, which one? I only have... Well, no, I do actually have...
My
Wait,
fair
okay, but
consort eternal.
wait, which one, though? Cowards. Cowards wouldn't even show us which hand was the right hand to take. I mean, cool? So if I'm to understand this correctly, this ending is, well, you've plunged the world into 1,000 years of moon darkness, but at least you got that forehand puss, though. That's kind of what it feels like. I just keep looking at the timer. And I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I mean, it's easy for me to throw my hands up and be like, I don't understand what that ending means, but like, I somewhat infamously don't really understand anything that goes on in any of these games, and I'm mostly okay with that. I know. I should have just given up the run. I am compromising with myself, though, because initially I was like, hey, you know what? If I, yeah, seriously, that Radagon fight, though. That's what all of the bad runs and the hyper-aggressiveness and everything, that's what it all leads up to, right? You make those mistakes because you're learning what you can get away with. And then once it, like, it always comes together on, like, one run. Like, one good run. Where everything just works. Quantic Dream? Quantic Dream worked on this game? In the motion capture, it looks like. Which, understandable. But also, it actually turns my stomach a little bit to know that Quantic Dream worked on this. That's upsetting. I gotta admit, I'm looking. Thus far, I do not recognize a single name in the voice credits, and I actually really like that. You know, I'll be fair. Quantic Dream does do good mocap. It's kind of what their whole thing is, is built on. But I'm glad they didn't work on the story, because I would rather have a story that I don't fucking understand at all than one that I do understand but is written by David Cage. You know, when it comes to, like, taste in video games, you can learn a lot about somebody based on their, you can learn a lot about somebody based on their opinion of Detroit Become Human. And, like, I picked Detroit Become Human specifically because it's the most visually impressive. And overall, probably one of the better games that Quantic Dream has made. But there are certain aspects of it that fall completely to shit. Like, there's a lot that Detroit does really well. But, like, there are a lot of areas where instead of sticking the landing, they light the landing pad on fire and then fall face first into it and then just roll around a bit. In blackface. I have, like, sort of high expectations for Eclipse. Not that I think it'll be actually good, but I think it has a very strong chance to be, like, by far. I think it has a chance to be, like, by far the best of the FromSoft game, or not FromSoft. Oh shit. Not yet. I'll make that decision later if I'm gonna make that decision later. Wow, no epilogue or anything. All right, cool. So the thing about David Cage is that, like, he's really capable of, like, developing a good premise, which he then, like, shits all over with racism and misogyny, and just way too many bad ideas going on all at once. He's the perfect example of someone who could be a strong creative voice if his ego would allow him to have someone in the room to tell him no. He needs that voice. And, like, tell him no, like, a lot. Bye-bye, Elden Ring. Thanks for the good times.